King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard's Phantom Island is an absolute banger. A sister album to last year's Flight B741, but with additional orchestral contributions. This album feels so complex and textured in the best kind of way. The orchestra makes the album feel so much more spacey and epic, only adding density to the already layered and textured music. And the album is stacked with profound lyrics such as, "There's a light at the end of the tunnel. It may appear soft and subtle. And when you're trying to push uphill, the world tends to make you kneel. Everywhere looks the same when you're looking through a magnifying glass in a small man's world." And beautiful imagery, such as, "The distorted view from my misty window has a thin ray of light that's got a peaking crescendo." The lyrics on this album feel deeply personal, seeming to be about the band's experiences touring. "Always return, I'm on a round trip perpetual." Feeling as though many members of the band contributed little personal sections. "I'm the furthest I've ever been from home, contemplating that every meteorite is my tombstone." Ambi's line in Silent Spirit, "People on the street would stop and ask me if I'm proud, but I'm not proud. You did it yourself. I wasn't around," is gut-wrenching. Honestly, there are so many amazing lyrics, I could just fill this entire video quoting them. Phantom Island has some fucking high highlights. Sea of Doubt is full of beautiful harmonies that the orchestra only enhances. Silent Spirit starts rocky and descends into a beautiful jazzy piece, feeling like Giz at their peak, demonstrating many of the elements they've practiced over the years, all in the space of 4 minutes and 28 seconds. And honestly, I think Lonely Cosmos into Eternal Return is probably an all-time King Gizzard highlight. From the chilling and isolated sounding opening of Lonely Cosmos to the layered and busy end of Eternal Return, there isn't an out-of-place note. There's no bad track on this album in my opinion. Dead Stick is the only track that sounds like it maybe belongs more on Flight B741, but that only serves to further marry the two albums together. Conceptually, the album's about a pilot who dreams of a phantom island and sets off in search of it, crashing his plane and becoming stranded there. But honestly, if I put my tinfoil hat on, I feel like this entire album is about the band itself. On top of all the stuff about missing loved ones and home, the title track references 6 teen horses galloping, 12 long years of grappling. This song was recorded in 2024, 12 years after the release of 12 Bar Brews, and there are 6 members of King Gizzard. The paranoia mentioned in the song is about waking from the dream and having to go and get a proper job, as Stu has said in many interviews.
I've spent most of my adult life doing this band, and I've spent most of that time feeling like it's all about to wrap up and I'm just going to have to go and get a real job.
I hope this place is here in the morning, meaning the band. Then there's the section, every star that's out of place, everything that I believe, throw it all into the sea and be free, which feels very much like their approach to making music. The album closes out with Grow Wings and Fly, which feels like the band accepting how things are and growing. We're all in the rat race. Even though they miss home and their kids growing up, this is their livelihood. You gotta stop the overwhelming self-doubt, doubting themselves doing what they're doing and the music they're making. I'm shedding my skin like a slithering snake. Or like a lizard wizard, shedding the skin of the last album's genre. Maybe I'm drawing conclusions where there aren't any, but that's how it seems to me. There are some little Gizverse details in there too, like the "I've sent Ma and Pa some mail, will take 620 years to travel," Kepler 22b reference, and the references to Changa and the chord. And of course the album cover. Damn, even the album cover's awesome. Inspired by the Isle of Dead, and featuring the pigs from B741, the fishies, gators, the 6 teen horses, and even the guys themselves hidden away there. The record was packaged with these signed photos too. Here's mine. This album really is the complete package. Music, lyrics, concept, cover. Honestly, I've been a bit disillusioned with everything King Gizzard have released post-Petro-Draconic Apocalypse. I liked the standard version of the Silver Chord more than I expected to, with it being an electronic synth-heavy album, but found the extended versions just too drawn out and directionless. And I was really excited for Flight B741, with it being more of a classic rock album, and with the track sounding awesome live prior to the album's release. But when it did release, I found it kind of messy? Phantom Island totally broke that streak. Fuck Fantano's strong 6 to a light 7. Fuck Pitchfork's 6.7. Fuck Rate Your Music's 3.5 out of 5. This album is a hard 9. Phantom Island is King Gizzard doing what they do best, exploring a new avenue and finding themselves within it.